Visitors are taking over one of Iowa's treasures. Northwest Iowa is home to one of the biggest tourist destinations in the state. The Iowa Great Lakes draws visitors from around the world each year. Now, an invasive species has locals and DNR officials uncertain about the lake's future.
Elias Johnson reports on the zebra mussel and the ongoing costly efforts to stop it from taking over Iowa's Great Lakes. It's a story you'll only see here on Local 5.
On the south end of Lake Okoboji, Stan's Bait Shop has all the inside tips on what's biting.
Minnows or leeches, I'd say. A little early for crawlers yet.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Combine that with what might be the world's most optimistic anglers.
We're going to go out at midnight and fish.
You've got a recipe for what's turned into a tradition at the Iowa Great Lakes.
Guaranteed to catch fish or die trying.
Thanks.
With our $34,000 grand prize for the tagged fish this weekend, it draws big crowds and a lot of business.
How much do you need?
Okay.
Walleye Weekend is a fisherman's Super Bowl, drawing anglers in from 3 surrounding states, all looking to hook one of 10 walleyes with a special tag and hefty payout.
We're crazy. It's always fun.
With so many out-of-towners looking to take home something big, bait shop owner John Whipcamp's biggest concern is what those fishermen may be bringing with them.
We still have a lot of people, when they bring fish in to be clean, they're bringing them in water, which anymore is against the law.
West Lake Okoboji is the deepest lake in the state and one of 4 bodies of water that make up the Iowa Great Lakes. Everything is either fed by watersheds or natural springs and home to famous blue water, as locals call it.
This hatchery is responsible for northern pike, walleye, and then muskie.
Department of Natural Resources fish biologist Mike Hawkins has been forced to split his focus between raising the next big one and tracking invasive species that don't belong.
This is the first zebra mussel ever found in the Iowa Great Lakes.
That tiny, innocent-looking zebra mussel was suspect 0, found several years ago near the main inlet to the lakes.
They can interfere with recreation, of course, usability of a lake, and that's a big fear for property owners and business owners. But ecologically, they can have some huge impacts to the lake, to the native ecosystem, aquatic plants and animals.
Looking at these boat lifts removed from East Lake Okoboji last fall, that tiny zebra mussel quickly doesn't look so innocent.
It really hits home how invasive these animals are. And when you see them in these kinds of densities, you kind of understand why they can have such an impact on the local ecology, other plants and animals that are in the system.
Invasive species isn't a new topic for the lakes region. This electrified dam was finished in 2013 to keep out 2 types of unwanted invasive carp at a price tag of over $1 million, split between private and public funds.
We worked together on basically what we termed an insurance policy for the Iowa Great Lakes. The invasive carp in the United States are relatively new. This was one of the first infestations of a natural lake system, and really nobody knew what impact they might have, how many might get here, and so to prevent those impacts to the ecology and to recreation on the Iowa Great Lakes, everyone felt it was a no-brainer, really, an investment in the lakes to stop invasive carp from getting in.
Unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done to eliminate the zebra mussel. It's here to stay, and the long-term impacts are difficult to project.
We prepare, and when they get to large numbers, they can filter vast quantities of water. So water does clear up. The other part of clearer water, if we do have some clearing of the water, is more aquatic plants. People who have dock ladders on their docks are going to have to make some adjustments as zebra mussels start to colonize those things.
Let's go half a bigger.
For now, John will continue his efforts to educate visitors and help area homeowners with short-term solutions like protection to their feet.
$75.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
From these sharp shells, these invasive critters call homes.
You know, the biologists don't even know for sure. They say our lakes are in for a major change, and they really don't know the total outcome. We hope they don't spread, and get too much worse. So,
from the Iowa Great Lakes, Elias Johnson, Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
Currently, over 700 lakes in the U.S. have seen the arrival of the zebra mussel. Clear Lake is just one of those locations where they've seen clearer water, which some fish like, others do not.
The Iowa DNR says a pesticide is being developed to help reduce thick colonies of zebra mussel, but there is no way to eliminate the animal from the water. They remind everyone to clean and drain your boats when going from one body of water to another.